Event July 13, live on DAZN. Judging by the pre-sale yesterday, judging by the general sale this morning, I think we should make an official announcement that the Wells Fargo Center is now the home of Jaron "Boots" Ennis. You know, it took me 5 years to sign this man. I remember the first meeting I had in Las Vegas. It was on Canelo, Danny Jacobs fight week. Someone said we had a chance to get Boots Ennis. Now, there's a lot of boxing people here. It's no secret that everybody's known for a very long time that this guy is the real deal. A year later, 6 months later, I said, in the end, I said, stop wasting our time. Shout out Sean Palmer and Kevin Rooney. They kept trying. And recently, we, of course, made the huge announcement that Jaron Ennis would be signing with Matchroom Boxing and DAZN. Now, this was a massive announcement for us, and the news and the ramifications that had in the world of boxing were incredible. The numbers, the excitement. Finally, he's going to get let off his leash to show the world how great he is. But the most important thing for me was to bring him home to Philadelphia, and we made it happen. Because when you have a fighter as special as this, and you have a city as great as this, and people don't understand the history of boxing in this city. How has he never fought here? Well, now it's time for that to change. And on July 13th, your champion, Philadelphia's champion, will defend his IBF Welterweight world title against the mandatory challenger Cody Crowley, live on DAZN around the world. And when I walked into this arena this morning, the first thing that I said to myself was, wow, wow, what a place. And I looked out, and in the middle of the arena was Jaron Ennis, doing exactly the same thing. What a great thing for someone from this city who has dedicated his whole life to the sport, with his father Bosie and his family, who has lived the life, who is a great ambassador for you all, to finally get his moment to perform here in front of his people, his city, on July 13. But you know the great thing, and I shouldn't really say this, sometimes I go to a city and I tell a little bit of a porky pie. That's a lie in the UK, right? And I say, this kid, oh, he's gonna be a world champion. Oh, he could be a great, oh, he could be this. That's my job. But you see, when you have a fighter like Jaron Ennis, I'm not even lying. So now the whole city can say, not only are we bringing big-time world championship boxing back to Philadelphia, but we're doing it with a young man that may be the very best in the entire sport. But he's got to prove it, and he's got to prove it against a very, very tough, undefeated mandatory challenger against Cody Crowley, who I've got to say is just as excited as Jaron "Boots" Ennis. Came up to me earlier with a huge smile on his face. He's already run the rocky steps this morning, and he said, this is my dream, this is my time. He said, I know this is the big homecoming, but as he said in his Instagram today, I'm going to steal the hearts of Philadelphia. Oh, come on, guys. Nice lines. And we'll speak to both
That's
guys.
a great heart you got.
Yeah. And we'll speak to both guys shortly. Just a word, as always, briefly, before I always start every press conference. Of course, this fight, just part of an unprecedented schedule live on DAZN. DAZN has absolutely become the global home of boxing. Of course, last week, you had Canelo against Munguia live on DAZN. A couple of weeks before, you had Haney Garcia. Tomorrow night in Mexico, we have a huge card with Eduardo Hernandez and Erica Cruz defending her world title. And of course, next week, Fury against Usyk live on DAZN, the undisputed heavyweight world championship from Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Jai Opetaia, Joe Cordina defending their world titles. Then we fly back to the UK for a huge all-British domestic fight, Jack Catterall against Josh Taylor in Leeds, before we head back out to Riyadh for the 5v5, a historic night, and of course Dimitri Bivol. And then we're in Puerto Rico for one of our other world champions, Subriel Matias, defending his world title. Back to Birmingham after that for an incredible card in the UK. Then we're in Phoenix, of course, for Bam against Estrada. What a fight. July 6th will be announced shortly. July 13th, we're here in Philadelphia, and we cannot wait. Right, let's talk to the fighters, and we'll start with Anthony Gurgis, the manager of Cody Crowley. Welcome.
Thank you.
You guys look very happy to be here. We know there was a lot of back and forward, and a little shout out to Louis DeCubas and Tom Brown and the PBC and your team as well. But you look happy, you look excited. I guess you know the challenge, but your man more than ready for July 13th.
More than ready. No one has seen this version of Cody Crowley. From everything, A to Z, from the management team, to the training, to the resources, A to Z, no one has seen him. Boots shouldn't even watch video on him. He'll be unrecognizable on Fight Night on July 13th. Yeah, very good. Stay that way. Very good. I see you forgot the belt at home. You ready to lose it, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Bro, you got emailed that belt. You didn't even win it. You're not even a champion.
Yo, you didn't even talking crazy, right? He got to get in that ring. It's going to get bad for him.
He's ready. Just so you know, we have plenty of opportunities. He's been wanting you.
What happened when we split him the first time?
He's here.
Yo, keep talking. He gonna get the worst beating of his life. I promise you.
Not gonna happen.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that.
Keep dreaming.
I promise you that. And we can bet whatever.
Eddie, I'm really
we can bet
sorry that
whatever.
this is his first fight under Matchroom. I'm really sorry. I apologize, because I like you.
Yeah, you know what? We like you too, but you know, the way you talking, you know what I mean? After him, me and you can pick the gloves up.
Respect for my elders, so you just throw the first punch and then I'll handle the rest.
Yo, remember, y'all gotta get out of here. Y'all in my city.
Is that a threat?
My city.
Is that a threat?
My city.
Is that a threat?
My city.
Come on, man.
He's gonna get nasty, dog.
You chose to come here.
Keep talking.
He is the real life Rocky story,
talking.
man, in your own town.
Rocky
Hold on. This is the homecoming? This is the homecoming?
Rocky now.
Where are all the people? I thought this was a public opening. Okay. Man, there's like 10 people here. They're all your family. Man, stop that.
Yo, you think your man...
Eddie, this fight should have been in Ontario. There would have been 15,000 people in here for the press conference. I promise you that.
Why you ain't accepted the challenge last year? They offered him $300,000 to fight him. He turned him down. What happened?
He turned down nothing.
What happened to it?
I'm here.
I'm happy to answer any questions.
Yeah, what happened?
Answer.
Yo, I like you, Cody. I like you, but he's talking that tough shit right there. I'll stop him.
I've been out of boxing.
We'll stop him.
I've been out of boxing for the last year after people on my team done stuff. So I've been totally out. Then I had people trying to negotiate on my behalf when I've been out. Then I tried to get back into boxing, and then I have emergency double eye surgery. And the second that
They don't like the truth. They don't like the truth.
I got my eyes taken from me.
He ain't gonna really see nothing coming.
So I just said I got my eyes taken from me, and I'm still getting booed. This is kind of. We don't have to have a show July 13th. It takes two to tango, and I'm very, very excited to be here, and I'm very excited to fight Boots Ennis.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you, man.
I've wanted to fight Boots Ennis for a while.
What happened, though? What happened?
Thank you. If
What happened?
happened?
Yeah, what happened? Why you didn't fight him, though, when they offered you that $300,000?
300,000?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, this man's worth $1 million.
I'm not talking to you, man. I'm talking to him.
I'm talking on his behalf.
Cody, you want the floor or what? You know what I mean? And really, after we leave here, you can come up my gym. No joke.
More than happy.
Really join.
As long as you take
Really
the
join, and I will
attachment
stop you.
I'd love to finish anytime.
Hold on, buddy.
So I wasn't infighting. I've been dealing with a lot of mental health. I haven't wanted to live for the last couple years. Okay. himself.
Sorry to hear that, but you make an excuse. Sorry to hear about that, Cody. Sorry to hear about that, man.
Just like everyone else in this room, when you have things happen to you, it takes time to get over it. It takes time to heal yourself and come back.
Hold on. Who said that?
Step up.
What the hell is that?
It stopped you too.
Tell somebody to hang themselves. What's wrong with you? Eddie, get these people under control, man.
Just relax. Carry on, Cody.
So I went and I did what I had to do and heal myself. And then I had people, management that weren't on my team still negotiating for me. Like I said, I want to reach out to you and just DM and be like, how can we just make this happen? I want to fight for a world title. And if I fight for a world title, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 5 world titles. I want to fight the very best fighter in the world. And I believe Jaron Ennis at 147 right now, you are that guy. Why do I want to fight anyone else? I respect you. Jaron, I love you. I hope you have the best sleep Friday night. Saturday, I want the best you to show up because I want to be there.
Right. Sure.
I want to be there. The best me's going to show up.
We appreciate that, brother. Yeah. Appreciate that.
I'm glad you accepted the fight, though.
So you know there's a lot of people that didn't.
Yeah, a lot,
right?
A whole lot.
And it takes 2 to tango. You can't even put on your gloves by yourself. You need your dad to put them on, don't you?
That's why we need that. We need that fight.
Cody,
I'm here.
Yeah, we need that fight.
one thing you said earlier was, you are the mandatory challenger. You've earned this shot. You're 22-0.
I had WBC opportunities. I had WBA, WBO opportunities, and I chose you.
Well, listen. Let me say one thing. They said you was trying to go to the WBC, but they made you take the IBF.
So for
because you was the mandatory. You was the mandatory for the
who
IBF.
made me?
We had a mandatory in the WBC too.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a mandatory there.
All right. But you understand this, but when you say about the email thing, we wanted to fight Crawford. We wanted to fight Spence.
I know.
So we ain't let nobody take the title. That deserved to be
the
us.
same thing would happen to him. If he was the interim champion, he would have emailed him thing. What you would have said then? He emailed him too, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Exactly. I can't say yes or no.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
You've done what you had to do.
Exactly.
Let's talk, Cody. Let's talk about this fight. You say you believe this guy is the best in the division. You want to test yourself.
Yeah, how come world champions are moving from 47 to 54? How come former world champions won't fight him for a certain amount of money? It's because he's got the crown. He's the man right now.
We did 5,000 tickets on the pre-sale yesterday. We're already smashing the sales today. I think this place is going to be full up. How will you deal with that? There's pressure on him for the homecoming as well, but how excited are you to fight here for a world title with this incredible arena full up?
It's a real life Rocky story, man. I've been through hell and back. I've had my whole entire life taken from me that I'm ready to die July 13th.
Don't say that.
He has a man in front of him ready to die July 13th. I'm serious.
What Drago say?
Bozy, we'll flick over to you. I mean, I know you're ready to fight right now, but
I'm always ready.
to go.
I'm always ready.
But, on a serious note, the importance of bringing big-time boxing, world championship boxing to this city. You guys are Philadelphia through and through. This is the moment where your son can finally get what he deserves in this city.
Absolutely. Yeah. We appreciate Cody for taking the fight. You know what I mean? So many people turn Boots down. Even the top guys. You know what I mean? We wanted Spence. We wanted Crawford. You know what I mean? Stanionis. What's the other boy? Virgil. All of them. We sent them the word.
And there's a reason why they stand away from me.
I just had to peep in here for a second because I found it hilarious. I see videos of you on YouTube, right? And you're like, we're supposed to be fighting Cody next.
That's what they said.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's what they told us.
I'm on a beach, like, getting these DMs laughing because I didn't even have a manager at the time. So how is this going on?
That's what they said to us. You know what I mean?
You see how messed up boxing
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Last time I was going for the IBF, I was fighting the #1 IBF contender. I went from number 6 after I beat him to number 14.
I remember.
So that tells you that none of this shit is real. It's all fucking illusions. So I don't care. I don't care about this IBF title. I don't need a title. I don't need any of your guys' acceptance. I'm whole myself. I'm happy. I'm just proud of myself to be here. All the shit that I've been through. How many of you have stuff going on right now in your life, and when you wake up, you question, do I get up and keep going, or do I sit here and pop a Coke and have a little potato chip? It's much easier to do that. It's much easier to sit and be comfy every day. But I'm a champion at heart, and I'm a champion at life, and I get up and I don't quit. I've went through the back door to get here. It is hard. There's gatekeepers. There's certain things you got to do to get to this level. I had my own promotional company. I was my own manager, my own promoter. I've done everything I had to get to this moment, so I'm not going to let people steal my happiness or my joy of this moment. My heart's way too powerful for that. So I send you love, brother.
Yes, sir.
Love. I understand you make money off clicks. It's okay.
Jaron, when I came in today, you know, I saw your face just looking around. You know, it's everything so far. The last month or so has just been perfect. Everybody's so excited. But this venue, what a place. I mean, one of the best venues I've ever seen in person. You know, we know this city has so much potential as a fight city, but more than that, it's your home.
Right.
And how excited are you to fight in front of your fans and defend your world title on July 13th?
I'm very excited, you know, to be fighting at the Wells Fargo Center. You know, it's the first big fight here. You know, it's a blessing. You know, I'm glad I'm able to, you know, put on a show, you know, and look good and defend my belt and retain my belt, you know, in a beautiful fashion, knockout fashion, in front of my friends, family, and supporters.
You're a big favourite in this fight. You know this guy's tough. I know you respect him, and he's undefeated, and he's manager for a reason. But how much pressure is there on you to put in that performance? You've got me running my mouth all the time. You've got everybody else. And I'm telling everybody that you're a star. You have to deliver that star performance on July 13th.
Listen, though, there's really no pressure. I've really been in this game since I was a baby. Like, there's no pressure. None of this stuff is, all this stuff is normal to me. My brother's been at the top, or Farai in this, and Derek Poole in this, they were at the top. I've seen all this stuff before. This is like really me being in my house right now. Like, this is normal, it's natural. You know, and on fight night, I mean, I can't wait. He got more pressure than me, I'm telling you that now. He got 20,000 fans going against him. That's way more pressure than me. You know, it's like me being on the couch sitting at home with my feet up, being here.
We know he's accomplished, we know he's a good fighter, but what happens on July the 13th?
July 13th, I know he definitely a good fighter, you know, a tough guy, you know, but it's gonna get nasty on July 13th. I'm saying that now. It's gonna get nasty. I'm gonna put on a beautiful show. You know, I'm gonna look good, you know, and we're gonna do it in a knockout fashion.
I know July 13 is obviously the focus, but beyond that, what is the plans of Jaron Ennis? Unification fights, bringing big fights to the Wells Fargo.
Right. My main focus right now is Cody Crowley, though. That's all my eyes is on. Focus on him right now. But after this, definitely undisputed, for sure. Like, you know, collect the rest of the belts, then go ahead and move to 54 and do the same thing up there.
And obviously, just a quick word on the ticket sales so far. I mean, listen, I was very, very happy last night. You were a bit more chilled. Maybe you knew it was coming, but
yeah, I did.
We started off with.
Anticipated. By the time I fight in July 13th, it was gonna be a year. So everybody they missed me. You know, I'm the best. You know, I'm the best. I'm best in this game. I'm most excited in this game, and the fans love to see knockouts. So they gonna come for sure. They're gonna come. They're gonna see me, you know, show out and put on a show and you know, beat him up, break him down, and get a knockout.
Well, before we end, just a final word from everyone on the table. Anthony, you've been absolutely fantastic today. I wish I could have you at every press conference, but July 13th, you back your man to become the new world champion.
Oh, Cody will be walking out a champion on July 13th.
Absolutely not.
He will be walking out the IBF world title champion.
Absolutely not.
That's all I gotta say.
Cody, final word from you as well. Cody, a final word from you.
Weren't you just standing on a chair to see?
Cody, a final word from you. Everything you've been through, this moment, fighting for the world title in front of 20,000 people in Philadelphia. You're ready. You're ready for this time.
Yeah, I can't wait. The second I get to walk out in front of all these people booing me, in front of Jaron looking at me thinking that he's gonna walk through me, it's the most beautiful moment of my life where I get to sit and actually show up the highest version of myself and have to walk through that fire. And every decision I've made in my life is gonna show on July 13th. So I'm pretty excited for this to happen. I'm pretty excited to become a champion of the world. And I want to thank Jaron Ennis, because this fight, you are setting me free.
Thank you, Cody. Posey, quick one from you. Just a rally cry to your people, to your city, to come out and support not just your son, but a hell of a fighter on July 13th.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and buying tickets and everything, and I appreciate Cody and his team for taking the fight. Like I said, you know what I mean? He's a good fighter. You can't take nothing away from me. You know what I mean? You know, I respect him. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be you're gonna see something different. See, each time, like Cody can fight, right? You'll see him go to another level. You saw the last fight. He go to another level when somebody is real good. You know what I mean? So he might go to a different level this time too. All depends on what Cody's coming out.
And Boots, 9 weeks to go. Your moment. Again, a quick message to your people for coming out today, for supporting, and just a rally cry. Let's fill this place up July 13th.
A lot of pain in that.
I want to thank Cody.
A lot of hurt in that, man.
For coming out again. You know, it's honoring the fight. I appreciate that, but sorry it had to be you. But you know, like I said before, you know, y'all know my slogan. I'm in there like a robbery, and I can't wait. Make sure y'all tune in July 13th. Don't miss. You know, we're gonna put on that beautiful show. You know, we back on tour, PIAC tour. You know, let's get it, CBG.
One more thing. We fight inside and we fight outside. You know what I mean? We know how to do it both ways. You know what I mean? So if you want to fight, we fight. You want to box, we can box. We can do everything.
Want to run? We gonna
You know what I mean?
I'm a pretty honest guy, and Jaron, you know I'm gonna come to fight. So it's gonna be an exciting time. I'm gonna be right there for you.
Appreciate you.
Allow the best man to win.
Yeah,
You know, I'm gonna put my heart.
I'm with that too.
I'm gonna put my heart down, and I know he's gonna do the same thing.
Appreciate you though, man. Really appreciate it.
I would like to say, guys, as well, just it always takes two fighters to make it happen. I promise you, there are not many fighters in the world that want to take on the challenge of Jaron Ennis, and everything that Cody has been through has brought him to this moment. And I want to thank you for coming today. I want to thank you for accepting the fight, and we look forward to seeing you in Philadelphia on Fight Week. Cody Crowley, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, a noise for your champion, the man that will fill this place up on July 13th and bring big-time boxing back to Philadelphia, the reigning IBF Welterweight champion of the world from Philadelphia, Jaron "Boots" Ennis. As I said, guys, the pre-sale, the general sale, incredible. We started off thinking this was going to be 8,000, 10,000. Now we're 10,000, 12,000. Let's fill this place up, spread the word across this great city. We're bringing World Championship Boxing back to Philadelphia, live on DAZN.
I got something else to say.
And Jaron's got one last word to close.
You can get whatever you want. Pause. Excuse my French. July 13th, man, we taking them to the church. I got my braids on, I got a dicky suit on, butters, the chain, so y'all know how we carry. It's Philly, you hear me?
We're going to pose the guys for a face-off down here. Thanks for coming so much. We'll see you July 13th live on DAZN. Thank you.
One more thing, I want to tell my dad I love you up in heaven, and this one's for you. I love you, Mom.
You got to stay back into the side. Back into the side, guys. Back into the side.
Daryl.
I knew.